And we are live. I'm here with the Don, Caolan Loughran. Thank you so much for joining me.
Anytime, anytime.
I am absolutely buzzing for your fight at UFC Atlantic City. I cannot wait to see you back in there. How are you feeling about it?
Very excited to compete again. It's been a long time because obviously the last one didn't go my way, and like if you're a footballer or something, you can go out and compete the next week.
Yeah.
For me, it's been September 2nd the whole way through to March 30th. So I really want to compete. So now I'm looking forward to it. Fully in camp now, so now head down, ready to go.
And you're used to being super active, right? Like you don't want to be out for that long. Even if you're coming off a win, you wouldn't want to be out for that long, I'm imagining.
But not, no, definitely not. This is only when I lost in the amateurs really had this type of break, but maybe after a loss it's a good thing because it's obviously stuff to work on. Do you know what I mean? Stuff we need to improve on. So maybe we stint out of the cage, just in the gym, slowing things down, improving technique and all around game. It's probably a good thing. Do you know what I mean? So I may be excited now. So it's we're in the final stages of it.
Yeah, nice to get one announced and just, like, know that you're getting out there.
Absolutely, and then it's first fight in the States too, so that's fucking deadly.
Tell me how this whole visa process works because, like, there's so many people who seem to, like, their fights end up getting moved and stuff, like, is that all approved? Like, what do you have to do?
I actually haven't a clue. I've filled out the forms for it, so it's sent away. But please God, it's all right. But I have no idea. But it should be like I'm not on record, so hopefully it's all good. But I have no
Managed
idea.
to get away with it all up till now.
Aye.
So tell me about your opponent, because I saw him on Contender Series
Yeah,
in September, Angel Pacheco.
yeah.
Um, he obviously lost that fight, but he did impress, and I've seen snippets of other stuff. What do you think of him?
Tough Mexican. That's what I think of him. Literally a stereotypical Mexican boxer who's just fighting MMA. Like the way he fights, heart, grit, combination punching in the pocket. Literally everything you'd associate with a tough Mexican. But no, it's good. It's a good fight. Like I'm here 0-1 in the UFC. I'm in no position to be calling big names or anything like that there. So I just took what I was given. The UFC
Mhm.
offered me this fight. I originally wanted to go earlier, but there was no. I was actually as soon as I thought I wanted to go December, but
Yeah.
it was pulled back, and I got offered this fight. Literally the day I was flying to America, my coach Colin sent me through the email for this fight, so that was good. Deadly phone out there. Got a wee lift, with an opponent at a date, that stuff to work towards. But I tough Mexican. Uh, have to beat him. Simple as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you like the matchup in styles?
Absolutely, I do. But I'm here this time. I'm not here to talk shit. I'm just here to fucking win. Because the last time got views and all this here stuff, but I didn't. Well, I actually think I do honestly now believe that I probably did win that fight. If I'm being honest, if someone thought he won, that's no. I can't argue with you. It was very close, but
It was close.
it's very close. But this time it's all business. Getting the W in and out. I think I'm not. I don't fear Angel anywhere. To be honest, I seen an interview he done the other day. I watched it when I was in the airport. I thought he's actually quite disrespectful of me. But if we're being honest, he's 5 years older than me, and I've already done more in MMA than he's done. You know what I mean? I thought it was quite disrespectful what he came
What
out
did he
for.
say?
Just the way he was talking about how he's going to beat me. But that's all good. Say what you want to say, lad. I don't mind. We'll see in 8 weeks.
You don't regret anything about the last fight and the lead up to it and anything
No,
there though,
no,
do you? Like,
no.
you
It's the
make
best
fight
cracking
week
out.
so fun for me, like,
That's
and
right. You were there. That's right.
yeah, of course, and, like, it was incredible. I think the fans loved to hate you. I don't think they really did hate you at all, but like you were playing up to it. They were playing up to the way you were being. You need people like that, bring in
Of course, of
the
course.
fun and, you know, like the kind of theatre to it. Like there was I thought the crowd was incredible, the atmosphere was incredible, your walkout was amazing. I couldn't even hear your music.
There was no music. There was no music.
Oh, well, that would be why then.
No, it was an unbelievable experience. Or sorry, I just react off like energies. Like I don't fake anything. I just go with it. And then I come out and they start booming. So I just went, just had a bit of crack with it. Like it was unforgettable experience. A deadly UFC debut. Took a lot from it as a competitor. Took a lot from Taylor as a veteran. The whole experience, the allure of UFC Fight Week. It was you dream of these things your whole life, but when you actually do it, there's a poster for it. When you do it your whole life, or dream of these things your whole life, but then you do it, it was actually better than I ever dreamt. But no, definitely don't regret it. There was stuff we kicked the grave, but I think it's going to be a bit of a like complete opposite this time because there's obviously a lot of Irish on the East Coast, and
Yes.
I do believe I'm going to have the biggest pop on the whole yard. Like there's people, the amount of people come from Philadelphia and New York, not to mention boys traveling. Then we've obviously got Reese as well, so he'll probably have a crowd. Biggest boos in Paris, biggest cheers in Atlantic City. That's the plan.
Yeah, no, I think it will be you and Reece are going to be super popular out there because they will feel like you are their hometown boys. How does it feel to be back on a card with Reece? Because obviously you fought together on that. I spoke to you at the Cage Warriors Belfast card that you were on together. Like, how does that feel?
Well, it's just deadly. Like it's seeing where I was being Reese for go. It didn't feel like there was no like big UFC jitters for me. Like I literally, so the way the UFC boss does it was like, sorry, the way the UFC set up, you go, it's like in sets of two, go from the arena, or sorry, the fighter hotel to the arena. So it's like we shuttle bus, you know. And there I was sitting on a fight, or sorry, in the hotel ready to go to a fight, and then we bus to the arena. Who is it? It's me, my coaches, Caolan Loughran, John Gillies, and Mike Grundy. And in front of me is Reese McKee, Pat McAllister, and Liam Shannon. It was like that's
Amazing.
like it's like being back in kid. It was no different. We were
Yeah.
going to the arena together. Like it was just like another. It was no big deal in my head at all. It was very very cool. So
And he doesn't feel nerves. Well, I don't know if he feels nerves, but like he doesn't feel pressure. Like no, he doesn't appear any different, does he? Right before a fight either.
Absolutely not. And here, like me and Reese came up through the Irish amateur MMA scene. We turned pro, came through Cage Warriors. Like if any young Irish lad or kid in my gym running has these dreams, it's literally there. You know what I mean? Obviously, you want to win though. We didn't fucking win, but that's the path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The regional scene right through to the big shows. And I was deadly to be sharing a show with Reese, but we both need to win. Both need to. I'm not a. I keep saying I don't want to be like a, because obviously the last time got like a bit of crack on fight week and stuff, but I don't want to be like fucking Kevin Holland or Mike Perry and just be like a gimmick and then not win fights.
No.
Like I'm here to win. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm
Oh,
looking for this time.
100%.
Fighting Angel Pacheco and getting the W. But I should beat him. I'm trying to hold back, but I'm just being honest. I should beat the fucking shit out of him, being honest.
I am buzzing to see you both back in there. Obviously, it's been a tough run for the Irish in the UFC. Apart from me and Gary, it has been tough. So I think 2024 is the year of the Irish in the UFC. Shauna Bannon as well. Like I think you guys are just gonna be on fire, and this is the card to kick it off. I'm just like mega
So.
excited, mega
I hope so.
excited. But I wanted to talk as well. You've just been out in Arizona. I know, obviously, Team Kaobon's your team here, but you've been out training in Arizona. Tell me about that. Tell me about the training partners out there and what different styles and looks you get from that gym.
Unbelievable experience. Just really, just so grateful. Like what so lucky to be like such a good life experience that can go after Christmas and go on a train other side of the world with world class fighters. Very very grateful. Great Matt, unbelievable Matt, and a few world class coaches. Took a lot from it. Santino DeFranco is the redhead guy. He's in Cejudo's corner, and you see him in so many. Like there's fucking Kevin Gaston there, Davison Figueredo,
Yeah.
a Richie Lang, all these guys, Bruno Silva, a lot, Shame on Mirage. So just UFC fighter, high level. And Santino put so much time into me. Like I could tell I was like listening to him. I wanted to learn, so he was giving me so much time. Then in the evenings, they would take me for 1-to-1s for free. They put me in an apartment for a month for free. It was crazy, like
Wow.
unbelievable. Like very very grateful, and took a lot from it. Took a lot technically from it. But if I'm being honest, the number one thing I've taken back to Team Kaobon is, especially when you're coming off a loss in the UFC. Like again, I do believe I beat Taylor. Now I didn't originally, but I watched it back and I do believe I beat him. But not that you've questioned yourself, but of course, it didn't go the way. Something had to things. You have to change the way you're not change team or anything. Just change the ways you're moving, change the way you're setting things up, of course. But to go out there, it was a real boost in my confidence. Just really showed me that everything we were doing in Team Kaobon and every dream that I have is possible. I can be a UFC champion. I know that more now than I knew it before I went into the Paris fight, because I've trained with like there's UFC champions, UFC fighters all there.
Yeah.
I know how good I am. They know good I am now. So it's good. Like, but gym's one thing, competing is another thing. That's
Mhm.
Henry, who's obviously the main guy. Henry's Hudo. His whole thing is about being a competitor, competing on fight night, finding ways to win. So I have to do it on fight night because I know I can do it. I've seen it in myself now. So it was really good experience. But I was literally just saying to Colin in the gym tonight, there's something like, I don't know about Liverpool. It's like, this is where I came from an amateur the whole way through Cage Wars, now to pro and now in the UFC. Something like when I come over here is like cleanse or something. Just like, something in my head's like where I go for my training camps, where I go from my work. You know what I mean? It's like a
Yeah.
switch flicks, something about Liverpool. I don't know what it is. It's just like it's just associated with hard MMA now. So it just
Yeah.
works for me. Which is ironic because everyone comes to Liverpool for the complete opposite. They come to Liverpool for but no, it's good. It was great to be there. It's now great to be back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I guess some people, like, I get on a train and go to the office, like, that's the
Yeah,
equivalent for you, except you're
absolutely.
doing it for kind of 8 weeks and
Yeah,
staying there.
yeah. Okay, I live here for most of the year now. If I'm being honest, like I'm most of the year I'm in Liverpool now. Like, you know.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're gonna adopt you.
No, I'm not Scouse. I'm Irish. I'm just saying I've been here for most of the year.
Oh, I think it's amazing though. I'm a big advocate of people going to different gyms and,
Of course, yeah.
like testing yourself against different partners and
It's just
then
a different stimulus. Like I like even from I was there for 3 weeks. The first week I was there and the third week I was there was like nearly completely different match. Like after 2 weeks I was nearly ready to go. I was like, I could go home now, to be honest. And then fucking the two Bashrats walk in my weight class. And I'm like, boom, right? That's fucking. You know what I mean? It's a whole different. You go want to go again, then. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
yeah,
a lot of good guys and a lot of different bodies. That's what and then different styles and of coaching and different styles of fighters moving. You just take a lot from it in a short period of time. I just approached it with an open mind. I was there to improve. I didn't care if I wasn't there like a competition. I was there just to get better, and
yeah.
I'm really happy to honest. You know what I mean? If you put yourself out there in these like tough situations, whatever you do in life, that's usually where you grow, anyway, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you'd rather be in those tough situations in
Yeah,
the gym than experiencing it for the first time in the UFC cage when you're trying to get that W.
that's a big reason why the fight went the way that it went. Why it was close, in my opinion. Like coming through Cage Wars, like I won every first round and finished everybody in the second round. Like and all, like that's not like every judge gave me every first round, then I finished everyone in the second round. Like and there's a saying that goes, "The path of least resistance is a terrible teacher," and it's fucking facts.
Yeah.
It's all right to make the correct decision. Like I've been some high pressure moments out there in Cage Wars, but it's all right to make the correct decisions. And even when there's chaos going around you, if it's all going well, if you're winning,
Yeah.
if you're always in control. But I lost the first round against Taylor. I took the second round. It was his fifth UFC fight. it was a 20 something professional MMA fight. He had left the UFC like 6, 7 years ago to pursue a different. I think it was back. I don't know what it was. It wasn't released. I know he was 3-1 in the UFC and came back. He had been there. He'd done that. Whereas my desperation shone through in all my attacks and just the way I was, just not calm, not setting things up, not thinking like I should be. Although I still think it was still very close, I didn't perform, and it was from that. It was an experience of that moment in that surrounding where I would usually be really good there, but it's because again in Cage Wars it was usually going well.
Yeah.
That was a big learning curve, and took a lot from that. Plus that there, like, nothing really phased him. Like even whenever I was in the way and stuff, he was just like, I actually kind of, he was a cool guy the way he handled it and stuff. I always get in the guy's heads, but he was quite cool. So fair play to him there. MMA is like it's like a never ending learning game. Like even
Yeah.
today in the gym and then that night in fighting, it's like that's why I love it so much. You know what I mean? You nearly wish I could get bored and shake it, but I can't. I'm literally addicted to it.
But I really disagree with the saying that you win or learn, because
You
like
learn
even if you
regardless.
feel like, yeah, I feel like you should take something. Nobody's ever fought the perfect fight,
Hundred
and
percent. That
yeah.
100%. That saying's bullshit. John Calvin's full of down.
You
I
said that
agree
for
though.
me.
I agree. You can win and learn. 100%.
And do you watch MMA outside of, like training it? Are you a big fan? Do you like?
Literally all I watch. Like honestly, literally, if I'm not literally all I watch any podcasts, watch fights. Moments she's probably sick of it because all I do is put it on. Fights, interviews, training, footage. It's literally all I do. Literally,
Because sometimes I speak to fighters who just like,
I know
I
I find
don't,
that
I don't even
mad.
like watching it. Nathaniel Woods,
Uh,
just
uh,
not a fan. So tell me, did you know that the main event for Atlantic City has fallen through now?
just literally seen that because I just came from the gym. Do you know one thing about Sean Brady is probably my favorite top pressure grappler in the UFC. One of them anyway. A big fan of Sean Brady. I was really looking forward to sharing a yard with him and then hopefully maybe seeing him backstage like in the fighter hotel like training and
Yes.
stuff. I am a big fan of Sean Brady. Love his
Absolutely
style.
gutting. But it sounds as
Yeah.
though the UFC maybe tried to like push him into taking that fight, because he
He'd
never
never signed it.
signed the bout
Yeah.
agreement because he was
I seen that.
injured. So I don't know what's going to happen now, if they'll keep Luca on the card or you'll get a whole new main event.
Me and Pacheco main event. That's what'll happen.
Well, yeah, move it up the card,
I'm
move it up the
I'm
chart.
0-1. No, but that's a huge. That actually, I was disappointed to hear that because I say I'm a big fan of Sean British grappling. I love his style. Yeah, Irishman too. His man there from Ireland.
Well, I think that's why he was on the card, right? I think that's why they wanted him on it. I
Yeah,
do think they're trying to build this into
yeah.
like a proper Irish card. And then
It was called
obviously
Sean British.
Reece McKee's fight as well on this card. What's your prediction for his opponent? I'm not sure how to say this. No
I haven't.
Kuani. Sorry, butchered
Chile or
it.
something. Chile, what do they call him? I don't know. Fuck. Honestly, I hadn't seen him. Then Reese got. I seen Reese got that fight, and I watched his fights in, or I watched one or two. Just he had one knockout in like 7 seconds. A very explosive fighter coming down from
Middleweight.
185 pounds. But
Yeah.
from what I seen him before, I heard a few. Like I seen Listen Pizza interviewed him. He gets tired, and he was
Yes.
getting tired at 185 pounds. The exact same as my guy. My guy's never competed a bantamweight. This
Mhm.
guy now is coming down to 170. So maybe he's going to be explosive. But if he was getting tired of 185, doing an extra 15
Weight
pound,
cut.
not even
Yeah.
10, 15 pound cut, you would imagine he's going to fade. And if there's one man in the world in the last 5 years that's proven that he's got heart and he'll be there in the last 2 rounds,
And get stronger as the fight
I
goes on.
think it's stronger. It's fucking Reece McKee. Like even that one in Belfast against Justin Burlinson right through. He's a
That was mental.
tough guy with serious knockout power. And uh, I think a lot of times it's just getting that win and then it starts to click. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like
Once you get that
this
win, I
guy's
think,
gonna be dangerous because this is
of course.
he's coming off 3 losses at middleweight. So coming down, this is his final roll of the dice, and that's obviously you know, like when people are in that position, they're prepared to
Well,
throw
like,
everything at it. And then obviously Reese is in a similar position. I
mm-hmm.
absolutely love Reese. I'm a
Oh,
massive,
well,
massive
listen,
fan of his.
yeah,
So, um,
no. It's
I-
just it's the UFC. You're not going to get easy fights. As simple as that. You're going to fight someone
100%.
that's good. And I'll tell you, see, when I went out to America, uh, I was living with Cejudo's. The guy Cejudo's brought in was give me that apartment. It was Cejudo's boxing coach and Cejudo's wrestling coach. And one of the guys was a guy who's in wrestling. He's obviously fighting Marab, a wrestler, and he's living with this Olympian. Memo he's called. Really good training with him. He was an Olympic wrestler, but he's 37 years old now, and has a daughter. And he was just talking about how much he wants to get the UFC and how much this means to him to be in the UFC. So like, see, skill is of course one thing, but you
Yeah.
see, like when Angel Pacheco lost his contender series fight and he was in ball and tears to Dana, and then that guy Memo talking about how much he just wants to get for his daughter. See, boys with that type of drive, skill's one thing, but they are coming to fight you. So
Yeah.
you have to match that or you're beat. Skill
Yeah.
will only get you so far. That is there's a lot. And living with him kind of really clicked into me how lucky I am to be here, and how much I don't want to throw it away. Do you know what I mean? So, uh, your man's coming 3-0 with everything on the line or sorry, 0-3 with everything on the line. So people will see that and think, oh, Reece, you should be fit at bat. But that brings a different motivation to that guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again,
Absolutely.
that's why I love MMA, isn't it? It's fucking UFC fight the best, and that's it.
100%, 100%. And going back to your opponent, this really makes it sound exciting when I look at it. So all of his wins are finishes. He's
Mm.
only lost twice. They're both
Mm.
decisions. All of your wins are finishes. You've only lost once. It's a decision. Like, this fight isn't going the distance, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I can't see your fight going the distance.
yeah,
You I'm calling it second round. If you wanna
yeah.
correct me so that I can get my bet right, let me know, but I think you're stopping him in the second round.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
Uh, See, honestly, just want to watch him, and then I have to respect him. He's got heart and he's got grit, and he really, again, I said he really wants to be here. But sometimes, something I just feel like I'm going to go and clean him out really quick. I don't know why. I just feel I'm going to clean him out. He's so there to be hit, and he's never done this weight cut before. He's never tested this. I think that's fucking insane that you make your UFC debut and you've never done that extra 10 pound cut. Like this guy, that's the fucking handling happened in Paris. The kid had never fought a bantamweight, and the opponent changed on the Wednesday mornings. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But he's never done that before, and he was dropped a few times at in the contender series fight and his other fights at 145. So we'll see what his durability is like. But I have a feeling I'm going to go through him
Mm,
really quick, really quick. That's me being honest.
right, I'm moving my money to the first round then.
Yeah. And I never say that. I've never said, even through kids, I've never said first round. I seen the way I was going in America. I see how my mind is at the minute. I feel I'm on loss. I shouldn't be so confident, but it's like a more measured, confident. I know how I measured up against the best bantamweights in the world. I just have to do it on fight night. I
I actually
shouldn't be
think
losing
it's
this game.
dangerous to go in there without that confidence. Like, if
Hundred
you're not
percent.
going in there knowing that what you're gonna do, I think
Mm.
that's like a dangerous place to be. I think that's exactly how you should be feeling right now.
Maybe in Paris I wasn't nervous enough. I came out like I think I'm tapped in the head. Like I knew that I was coming out to 25,000 people about to boo me and give me the middle finger, and I fucking walked I walked from the. This is nuts. This is God's honest truth. From going to the warm-up area to the cage, like that backstage bit, I started yawning. I was like, oh, I was like, fuck, I need to wake up, and I knew what was about to happen when I walked out. Like I knew they were about to go nuts. You should be nervous there. So maybe I mean nerves will be good, but I feel really good at the minute. I just feel dangerous against the 135 pound man, but again, calculated confidence and a realization that I'm 0-1 in the UFC and I have to win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I'm so excited for this card.
Thank
It
you so much.
can't come soon enough for me. It's still 2 months away. I don't know how I'm
Yeah,
gonna last that long. You
yeah.
must be just, like, itching to get back in there as well.
No, it's good. I want time with like tomorrow. I know John, you were just saying me tomorrow. We're gonna sit down and watch him. We're gonna go to the cafe and watch him down. So I'm excited to prepare for him. So please God, he shows up the last game. Obviously, the full training camp. Well, 5 week training camp for him, and then he pulled out in the 5 week. So I'm excited. I love that. That's martial arts, like getting a particular style, conversing with your coaches, and then drilling to fight against that style. I think that's class. That's my favorite thing to do in the world, really. So
Mm.
no, I'm excited. I'm only back on well, an absolute handling with flights from America, but I only got back there on Saturday morning, and this is really my first week back training. But no, 8 weeks is good. I want to compete now, but in one way I kind of wish tomorrow, but another way I'm happy I have 8 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have the perfect prep, stay healthy. We
Please
can't
God.
wait to see you in there.
Well,
Is there anything else you want to say or anyone else you want to thank or anything?
Uh, thanks, obviously, to my team, and thanks to everyone out in Fight Ready who, again, spoilt me with how they treated me and put me up. But thanks, Team Kaobon, thanks, Four Corners, thanks to all my sponsors that you'll get on my Instagram under the Atlantic City highlight because I don't want to forget anybody. I'll forget somebody. Ben Bird, Concordia, Prize Guy, everybody.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Caolan. We all wish
Anytime.
you all the very best. Stay healthy. We're so excited to see you back in there.
Thank you so much. Anytime.
Thanks so much.
Bye, 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 bye.